Hello, we're back at the Wellesley Free Library for more stories. I'm Ms. Lee, and we're going to sing our welcoming song. The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Today, we're going to look at the number 3. There are a lot of fairy tales and folk tales and stories that have 3 characters in them. Let's see if we can think of 3. There is the 3 little meow, meow, meow kittens. There is the story of the 3 little pigs, yes. And finally, there's a story about a little girl with blonde hair and 3 bears. Right. So we're going to take a look at that book. But first, what is furry and brown and has 12 paws? Well, one bear has 4 paws, 2 bears have 8 paws. It must be 3 bears with 12 paws all together. The 3 Bears by Paul Galdone. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived together in a house of their own in the woods. One was a middle-sized bear, one of them was a little wee bear, and the other was a great big bear. They each had a bowl for their porridge. The little wee bear had a little wee bowl. The middle-sized bear had a middle-sized bowl. And the great big bear had a great big bowl. They each had a chair to sit in. The little wee bear had a little wee chair. The middle-sized bear had a middle-sized chair. And the great big bear had a great big chair. And they each had a bed to sleep in. The little wee bear had a little wee bed. The middle-sized bear had a middle-sized bed. And the great big bear had a great big bed. One morning, the 3 bears made porridge for breakfast and poured it into their bowls. But it was too hot to eat, so they decided to go for a walk in the woods until it cooled. While the 3 bears were walking, a little girl named Goldilocks came to their house. First, she looked in at the window, and then she peeked through the keyhole. Of course, there was nobody inside. Goldilocks turned the handle of the door. The door was not locked because the 3 bears were trusting bears. They did no one any harm and never thought anyone would harm them. So Goldilocks opened the door and went right in. There was the porridge on the table. It smelled very, very good. Goldilocks didn't stop to think whose porridge it was. She went straight to it. First, she tasted the porridge of the great big bear, but it was too hot. Then she tasted the porridge of the middle-sized bear, but it was too cold. Then she tasted the porridge of the little wee bear. It was neither too hot nor too cold, but just right. Goldilocks liked it so much that she ate it all up. Then Goldilocks went into the parlor to see what else she could find. There were the 3 chairs. First, she sat in the chair of the Great Big Bear, but it was too hard. Then she sat in the chair of the Middle-Sized Bear, but it was too soft. Then she sat down in the chair of the Little Wee Bear. It was neither too hard nor too soft, but just right. Goldilocks liked it so much that she rocked and rocked until the bottom of the chair fell out. Down she went plump onto the floor. Goldilocks went into the bedroom where the 3 bears slept. First, she lay down upon the bed of the Great Big Bear, but it was too high at the head for her. Then she lay down upon the bed of the Middle-Sized Bear, but it was too high at the foot for her. Then she lay down upon the bed of the Little Wee Bear. It was neither too high at the head nor too high at the foot, but just right. Goldilocks liked it so much that she covered herself up and fell fast asleep. By this time, the 3 bears thought their porridge would be cool enough, so they came home for breakfast. Goldilocks had left the spoon of the Great Big Bear in his porridge bowl. He noticed it first thing. "Somebody has been tasting my porridge," said the Great Big Bear in his great big voice. Goldilocks had left the spoon of the Middle-Sized Bear in her porridge bowl, too. "Somebody has been tasting my porridge," said the Middle-Sized Bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the Little Wee Bear looked at his bowl. "Somebody has been tasting my porridge and has eaten it all up," cried the Little Wee Bear in his little wee voice. The 3 bears went into the parlor. Goldilocks had left the cushion crooked in the chair of the Great Big Bear. He noticed it first thing. "Somebody has been sitting in my chair," said the Great Big Bear in his great big voice. Goldilocks had squashed down the cushion in the chair of the Middle-Sized Bear. "Somebody has been sitting in my chair," said the Middle-Sized Bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the Little Wee Bear looked at his chair. "Somebody has been sitting in my chair and has sat right through it," cried the Little Wee Bear in his little wee voice. The 3 bears went into the bedroom. Goldilocks had pulled the pillow of the Great Big Bear out of place. He noticed it first thing. "Somebody has been lying in my bed," said the Great Big Bear in his great big voice. Goldilocks had pulled the blanket of the Middle-Sized Bear out of place. "Somebody has been lying in my bed," said the Middle-Sized Bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the Little Wee Bear looked at his bed. "Somebody has been lying in my bed, and here she is," cried the Little Wee Bear in his little wee voice. This woke Goldilocks up at once. There were the 3 bears all staring at her. Goldilocks was so frightened that she tumbled out of bed and ran to the open window. Out she jumped, and she ran away as fast as she could, never looking behind her. No one knows what happened to Goldilocks after that. As for the 3 bears, they never saw her again. Here's a book about a wee little bear by Brenton Turkle. It's called Deep in the Forest, and I think you might like it. This wee little bear decides to go exploring and discovers in the forest a house with nobody in it. So if you want to know what happens to this people house when the bear explores, check it out. Deep in the Forest by Brenton Turkle. Now, we think often in terms of three. We think of three things at the same time, like, for instance, small, medium, and large. Or we think of the beginning, the middle, and the end. Then we think of here, there, and everywhere. Or red, white, and what's the third color in our American flag? Blue. We also think of hop, skip, and jump. But what we'd like to think of right now is slow, fast, and faster. So this is a game, and what you need to do is listen to my instructions and do what I do. And then stop. When I say stop and you see this stop sign, okay? Let's give it a whirl. Blink your eyes slowly, 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 faster, 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 stop. Good. Now let's try shrugging your shoulders. Slowly, slowly, a little bit faster, 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 stop. Now let's stomp our feet. Slowly, slowly, a little faster, a little faster, 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 stop. Now let's clap our hands. Slowly, slowly, a little bit faster, 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 stop. Good job. Did you hear that applause? Were all these people clapping for us? Good job. Take a bow. What is the shape of 3? Well, this is a triangle, and you see it has 3 sides. It has 3 points. And inside there are 3 angles. Tri means 3, and angles, there are 3 of them. So that's the shape of a triangle. Let's look at a book where we need to guess what we see that's triangle shaped. Triangles by Yusuke Yonezu. What can this triangle be? A roof or a hat? What could this triangle be? A flag or a sail? A triangle can be a crown or a tree. What could this triangle be? A fox or a mouse? Two triangles can be 2 umbrellas or 2 carrots. What could this triangle be? A goose or a piece of cheese? What could 3 triangles make? The face of a pig. Here's a song about triangles, and you will recognize the tune. We have an instrument that is a triangle that we're going to play while we sing. Ready? Triangles, triangles, triangles I see. Count the points, count the sides, count them 1, 2, 3. Oh, triangles, triangles, triangles I see. Count the points, count the sides, count them 1, 2, 3. Excellent. 3 sides to a triangle. Do you remember the stop sign that we looked at before? Well, how many sides does a stop sign have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an octagon, 8 sides on a stop sign. Can you make some shapes with your body? Let's start with a triangle with our fingers. So we can use 2 fingers on one hand and 1 finger on the other to make a triangle. What about a hand triangle? We can make like a tent and try to make a straight bottom for a triangle with our hands. Now, we can make triangles, 2 of them, with our arms. And if you can do it, you can make 3 triangles with your body by doing the yoga tree pose, like that. All right. Now, there's a book I want to share with you that has more than just triangles in it. It has a triangle, a square, a circle, and a rectangle. It's called Friend Shapes. Let's take a look. Friend Shape by Amy Krause Rosenthal with pictures by Tom Lichtenheld. What's so great about having friends? We're glad you asked. See, the great thing about having friends is everything. Friends make you feel happy. Friends make you feel at home. Welcome. Friends know how to make their own fun. Faster, faster! You guys are wearing me out. You're gonna be a rectangle. Friends play fair and square. Your turn next, okay? Friends sometimes think the exact same thing at the exact same time. Friends welcome others to join in. So glad you could stop by. Friends may quarrel, are so, am not, did so, did not. But they don't stay bent out of shape for long. I'm sorry. Me too. You know, you have a good point. Friends will follow each other to the moon and back. Friends stick together for all of life's ups and downs. Friends are always there for you to lean on. Thanks again for your support. Friends are a gift because they fill our lives with joy and love. Friends to the end. It's time to say goodbye, friends. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. What color socks does a bear wear? They don't wear socks. They have bare feet. I'll see you next time, and you may be barefooted, but I'll have my shoes on. Take care.